Hi, I'll take it. Peuc. Close enough. I've heard all variations of that thing. Hi, folks. Before we go, just to note that no animals were hurt in making of this presentation. Maestro, hit it. Hi, folks. So when you go in a kitchen and you want to make food, you do not, a thought that comes into your mind is not, ooh, I need to use the knife. A thought that goes into your mind is, I need to chop up some vegetables, I need to prepare the food. That's why also we have food processors instead of 10 knives. Same thing with clean clothes. You do not say, I need to use the washing machine. If you do, I feel pity for you. What you need is clean clothes. The washing machine is just a necessary step in your whole process of getting clean clothes. You might have seen this. It's a Nest thermostat. If you haven't, it's a simple thermostat, but it does magic and automatically sets the temperature of your house without you having to do any work, which is, of course, enabling you to have a constant comfort of your life, of your house. And of course, automatically, it also saves you money because it's not turned on when it doesn't need to be turned on, and it keeps the temperature constant. So, and it does all of that without you having to do any work. Let's pretend that automatic faucets work for, and you don't have to do a magical dance in front of them. They're also automatically doing something that is required for them to do without you having to do nearly any work. And this, of course, brings us to the automatic things of hygiene. You do not touch a knob someone else touched after touching his knob. And it also turns off automatically, which saves money. And you know, water charges, money saving, yeah. Let's talk about Google Plus, a spectacularly wonderful, horrible experiment. One of their main features was making you work. They advertised circles where you need to put people in circles and you need to work. You need to work on a thing. Where Facebook does this all automatically. They group your people, even if you don't use this feature, which most likely you don't, but occasionally you do. And it's a nice knowing that they do this automatically. You don't have to work it. It's there automatically. But which is really funny because Google knows this principle of not forcing you to do work, but instead getting to the results as soon as possible. When you get to google.com, your cursor is automatically focused there. You can just start typing. And then you get to the results page, and again, like these load automatically, and you don't have to do any work. The only thing you do is actually click on the result that you need to do, even though you can do that with the keyboard as well. So they are removing all the work to get you to the results. Which brings us to my nemesis on the internet, which is the credit card input form. Why do they still ask you select credit card type when I guess like most of you know that you can deduce credit card by the first two numbers of the credit card. And they also ask you not to enter spaces or dashes, and then you enter dash or space and hit, and they tell you, oh, error, you entered dashes. Are you kidding me? They actually tell you what you did wrong, which is, so they obviously know. Someone spent coding time to detect your dash, and instead of simply removing this dash and processing the number, they tell you, no, you entered dash. Are you crazy? I came across this recently. It's Ulster Bank. At some point, they ask you to enter a number and not put the space in this number, but can you guess the reader? Yeah, it gives a space in the number. Of course, what makes me go mental is like Ulster Bank knows that there's millions of those tokens out there, and they know they give spaces in the number. Why don't you just don't make me work, don't make me remove the space. If I enter the space, just you remove it. Back to the washing machines. I suppose 99% of use cases is you either throw whites in or you throw colors in. I don't know, maybe there is another use for washing machine, but these are my uses, like white, color, sometimes black or whatever. Put the freaking optical sensor there. Like, don't make me put stuff in and then twist some knobs. We landed a freaking thing on a comet the other day. Just put the sensor inside. Which in the end brings me down to the good design is removal of all work, but you keep all the results. As much work as you can remove from what the user wants, and just get the user to the result. There's a good book by Steve Krug. I suppose all of you read it. Don't make me think, but I will one-up Mr. Krug. Just don't make me work. Because you can make a product that is so simple to use that it doesn't make you think, like Google+, but it forces you to work. And work is, you know, people do not want to work on your product. People do not want to use whatever you're building. People don't want to use it. They want to get to the results of doing that thing. And as soon as you realize that people do not want to use your product, they're in it just for the result, you will start actually making better stuff. Thank you.